Hello students, this is your Jaspreet teacher with Maths Made Easy by Jaspreet Kaur. Welcome to my channel. So in today's session we are going to discuss our case study 2 or sample paper 2021 released by CBSE. So here we'll do the case study 2. Already we discussed case study 1. So in this video we'll do case study 2. Okay. So as we know, in our question paper there will be two parts, part A and part B. In part A, section 1 and section 2. Section 1 we already discussed in my previous lecture. We already solved all 16 questions of each carry 1 mark. And in section 2 there will be 4 questions. Second case study we'll do today, and first case study already we discussed. Okay, so in section 2, case study 2 we are going to discuss. So in case study 2 based on the scale factor and similarity. Okay, so this case study 2 is based on scale factor. So what is the scale factor? Scale drawing of an object is the same shape as the object but different size. What is the scale drawing? Scale drawing of an object is the same shape as the object but different size. Meaning to say, two objects are similar if they are same in shape but different size. So this is the difference between the similarity and congruency. In congruent, each and everything will be same, but in similarity, shape will be same, the size will be different. Okay, so here the scale of drawing is a comparison of the length used on the drawing to the length it represents. Meaning to say, the length what we are taking on a sheet to that length, that is the original length. So the scale is written as the ratio. Similar figures. So the ratio of corresponding sides in similar figure is called the scale factor. Okay, so what is a scale factor? Scale factor is a ratio of two corresponding sides in similar figures is called the scale factor. Like I am taking one example. I have one building that is 700 meters tall. So I have to draw that building on my paper. So is it possible to draw that 700-meter building on a paper? So to draw that 700-meter building, we have to set one scale. So that scale factor is very important for such type of things. Okay, so we have to set one scale factor. How we'll take that scale? So we have to I have to draw that 700-meter tall building on my paper. So that scale is based on the availability of your sheet. Okay, like I am taking 700 meter. So that 700 meter building, okay, this is a 700 meter building. So I am taking on my paper 7 centimeter. So I have to set one scale. So 7 centimeter means what? I am taking this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So meaning to say 1 centimeter is what? 100 meter. So this is my scale. 1 centimeter is equals to 100 meter. So I am taking 7 centimeter here. So my scale is what? 1 centimeter is equals to 100 meter. So if I am taking 7 centimeter here, so 1 centimeter is 100 meter. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600 and 700. So this 700 meter building I can construct on my sheet. So this way you can take the scale. So you have to mention that scale. Okay, so what is the scale factor? Scale factor is a length in image, that like I am taking this length in image, this length. Scale factor is a ratio of this length, whatever length I am taking on sheet, to the corresponding length in object. This length, that is the original length of the object. Okay, so if one shape can become another using resizing, then the shapes are similar. Meaning to say, this is one triangle, and here I am taking after resizing. So these two are similar, only the size different. Shape are same, difference is what? Size is different. So these two are similar. Like you are taking in phone, we are taking zoom in and zoom out of any picture. You can see the picture is same, but only the size we are taking different after taking zoom in and zoom out. So this is the difference. Okay, so one shape can become another using resizing, then the shapes are similar. So there are different factors. One factor we discussed, that is resize. And second is rotation not turn. If we are turning a figure, then again there will be no difference, no effect on our similarity. If we are flipping our picture or taking the reflection, then again there will be no effect on similarity. And if we are sliding that figure, again there will be no effect on the similarity. Hence two shapes are similar when one can become the other after resizing, flipping, sliding or turning. Then there will be no effect on the similarity. So these four factors you have to keep in your mind. Okay. So this is our case. Based upon this, we will answer all the questions. Some question you can answer without reading your case also. Some depends upon your case. So there is no worry to about that. Case are very difficult. No, case study questions are not difficult. Okay. So just you have to remember, you have to read it carefully. And some of them you can answer very easily without reading the case. Like I'll show how. Our first question. A model of a boat is made of the scale of 1:4. Now here scale factor is given, that is 1:4. And the model is 120 centimeter long. This model is 120 centimeter long, but doesn't matter this, okay. And the full size of boat has a width of 60 centimeter. Full size of boat has a width of 60 centimeter. This width is given, that is 60. Okay. What is the width of the scale model? We have to find the width of scale model. Now factor is given, scale factor is given, that is 1:4. And the original length is given, that is 60. So how many forza is 60? That we have to find, that is 15 forza is 60. So there is one more way to solve this question. What we have to find? We have to find the width of scale model. We have to find the width of this model. Like we can suppose let width of the model will be x. Okay, so we can take this x upon this width is x. Width of model is x and upon width of total, that is 60. So what is the scale? Scale is given, that is 1:4. So in our case we discussed that what is the scale factor? Scale factor is the length what we are taking on our sheet upon total width, total length, original length we can say that. So original length is 60. What we are taking, that is x. So x upon 60 is equals to 1:4, that ratio what is given. So this, how can we solve this? Take x this side. We can shift this 60 up. So 60 by 4, that is 15. So x is 15 centimeter. This is your answer. So we'll check it, this one, C part. Okay. So now come to the second part. What will affect the similarity of any two polygon? Now we know what will affect the similarity of any two polygons. We already discussed 4 rules. This one, if two shapes are similar, when one can become the other by resizing, flipping, sliding or turning, then there will be no effect on similarity. If we'll resize the picture, we'll flip, we'll slide and we'll turn, then there will be no effect on the similarity. So with this we already discussed. So based upon this we can answer our next question. So our next question is B. What will affect the similarity of any two polygon? They are flipped horizontally. So will they affect? No, they will not affect. Okay, so this is wrong. They are dilated by scale factor. If we'll dilated by scale factor, meaning to say we'll resize. So if we'll resize up, then again it will not affect the similarity of any polygon. If they are translated down, again they will not affect the similarity. Already we discussed, right now I show you. So if they are not the mirror image of one another, then it will affect the similarity of two polygons. Okay, if they are not mirror image of one another, if they are not mirror image, then they will definitely will affect the similarity of any two polygons. Okay, so this is your answer. Now come to the next, that is C part. If two similar triangles have the scale factor of A:B ratio. So what is a scale factor ratio? That is A:B. If two similar triangles have a scale factor of A:B, which statement regarding the two triangle is true? So the ratio of I'll tell you one thing. If two triangles have the scale factor A is to B, or you can say that if two triangles are similar with A is to B ratio, then their perimeters ratio will also be same, that is A is to B. Their altitude ratio will also be same, that is A is to B. Their median ratio will also be same, A is to B. Their angle bisector ratio will also be A is to B. If the two triangles are similar by this ratio, that is A is to B, then all their perimeter, their altitudes, their medians and their bisectors, all the ratio will be same, that is A is to B. So now we'll see regarding this statement, which statement of this triangle is true. So here the ratio of the perimeter is 3A is to B. So is it true? No, this is false. So we know the perimeter should also be A is to B. So that is why it is false. Again, the altitude have ratio A is to B. Yeah, this is correct. Because whatever the ratio of similarity triangle, that will also be the ratio of their altitudes. The median have a ratio A upon 2 is to B. No, this will not be. So this is a wrong statement. Their angle bisector have a ratio A square is to B square. This is again wrong. Okay. So all the ratios should be A is to B. So that's why our answer will be this one. The altitude have ratio A is to B. This is your correct option. Okay. So without reading that case, we can answer this question. We can answer. This also D part you can answer. Okay. Again, this one also we can answer without reading the scale. Only first A, B and C. For that we have to read the scale. So the shadow of this stick is 5 centimeter long, is 2 meter. Here is stick. This is your stick. The shadow of a stick which is 5 meter long is 2. This shadow is 2. At the same time, the shadow of tree which is 12.5. This is 12.5 meter. This height of the tree is 12.5. You have to find the ratio. You have to find at the same time the shadow of the tree is 12.5 meter high. Yeah, this you have to find. What is given? The shadow of stick 5 meter long is 2 meter. This 5 meter long stick is there and shadow is 2 meter long. This is given. At the same time, the shadow of tree which is 12.5 is what? This shadow we have to find. Let it be a x. This shadow is x. This is your x. This we have to find. So now we know that these two figures are similar. Why these two figures are similar? Because this angle is 90. This is also 90. This angle, that is the angle of elevation by sun. So this is also similar. At the same time, sun makes the same angle with this one and here. So both angles will be same. So by angle property, these two figures are similar. If two figures are similar, then their ratios will be same. So which two sides we can take? That the height of tree 12.5 upon this height of stick, that is 5, is equals to. So this ratio, that is shadow, that is x upon this shadow of the stick, that is 2. So what is your x? 12.5 into 2 upon 5, that is x. This 2 I am taking this side. Cross multiply. 2s are 10, 2, then 5 5s are 25. 25 into 2 is what? 25. 2.5 into 2, that is 5.0. That is 5 meter. So this is your x. So we'll check it whether it will be there or no. Yeah, this is your answer. Okay. So this way you can find out. So now come to the next question, that is E part. Below you see a student's mathematical model of a farmhouse roof with measurements. The attic floor ABCD in the model is a square. The beam that supports the roof are the edges of the rectangular prism EFGHKLMN. E is the middle of AT, F is the middle of PT, G is the middle of CT and H is the middle of DT. All the edges of the pyramid in the model have length of 12 meters. So below you see a student's mathematical model of the farmhouse roof with measurements. So this is the mathematical model of farmhouse roof with measurements. So here ABCD is a square. ABCD is a square. Okay. And this AT, this TC, all these are the edges. TB, all are 12 centimeter. These are the edges of the farmhouse, or you can say beam. I'll show here. So attic floor ABCD is in the model is square, and the beam that support the roof are the edges of rectangular prism EFGH KLMN. Okay, EFGH and KLMN. This EFGH KLMN. So all these are the edges. All are 12 centimeter. Okay, and here E is a midpoint of this AT, F is a midpoint of AB, TB. G is a midpoint of TC, H is a midpoint of TD. So now we are taking this front part, front face A, this T, A, B, this triangle. Okay, I'm taking this triangle, front one, this T, A, B, this triangle. So in this triangle, E is a midpoint of T, A. This here we have E. E is a midpoint of T, A. And F is a midpoint of TB. So children, here we will apply midpoint theorem. We know that the line joining the midpoint of any two sides of a triangle is parallel to third side and half of the third side. So this is the midpoint theorem. Here we have, if this E is a midpoint of TA, F is a midpoint of TB, then the line joining the midpoint, that is TEF, line joining the midpoint, that is EF, is parallel to third side. So we know that EF is parallel to third side, that is AB. Now if EF is parallel to AB, we know that line joining the midpoints of two sides of a triangle is parallel to third side and is half of the third side, or we can say that EF is equals to half of AB. So this is your midpoint theorem. So link I'll share in the description box. You can see that video also. You already did in 9th standard. So I put that video also, so you can see that video, how to apply the midpoint theorem. In description box I'll give the link. Okay, so here EF is half of AB, and we know that all these edges are 12 centimeter. AB is 12 centimeter, TA is 12 centimeter, this TC is 12, this BC is 12. So here I'm taking AB. So EF is what? EF is half of AB. AB is what? 12 centimeter. So 2, 6 are 12. So 6 centimeter your EF. So here what we have to find, what is the length of EF, where EF is one of the horizontal edge of the block. So EF we have to find, we already found it. So EF is half of AB. By midpoint theorem we got the result, that is 6 centimeters. So 6, that is third part, is your answer. So this way you can find it very easily. So case based study questions are not difficult. Children, don't take tension. So it's very easy. Some questions you can do without reading that case also. Some 2 or 3 are based on that. So there will be 5 questions, subparts. Out of 5 you have to do 4 according to your choice. So it's very simple, no need to worry. Okay, I hope you understood today's lecture. In case you feel any problem, please share your doubts and your problems in comment box. Okay, please like, share and subscribe my channel. If you like the video, thumb button and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.